Hello everyone, Shoeshack Redemption here to continue the WCW Relaunch MyGM Challenge, where we're currently in third, but actually doing maybe better than I expected at this point. Nobody's gotten a GM trophy. I mean, we're only 1 month in, but you can see here the fans pretty close. I think I'm farther away from fourth than I am from second and maybe even first, so doing all right. I'm glad that I put this on here because this reminds me to take a look at what the shakeup card was that I picked, and that is to have a Hell in a Cell match pretty much every show because I get 15,000 fans if I do and 10,000 fans if I don't. So getting people with stamina, like Sensational Starlet and Sammy George, in a Hell in a Cell makes a lot of sense because it is a very high stamina cost. So keeping at least one pair of people ready to go for that is a good idea. Rey Mysterio, I've got to remember not to book still this week. Natty wants me to interfere on her behalf. Bobby Marquis doesn't want to go against Jay, and Jimmy wants to partner with AJ. What can I do if I do Jimmy and AJ? They both have good stamina, so I could go ahead and do that. Against... because I could have Ray or... well, not Ray. I could have Dempsey do a run-in, or... man, I don't really have anybody. I have Howdy. It'd be Howdy and Dempsey, actually. And I could do a run-in on Howdy, because I know Dempsey and Howdy do well as a tag team, and so do... well, Styles and Jimmy will too, because otherwise they wouldn't ask. Yeah, let's do that, and then I can get closer to one of my season challenges by doing a run-in, let's say from Jacob on Howdy. And if they're both really good chemistry, that should be an okay opener, I think. Stamina-wise, Natty wants me to run in for her. I could do that this week, just to get that out of the way. Braun and Cody, if I give them this week off, they could possibly be a Hell in a Cell next week. Jay, Bobby wants a match with somebody else. I have no faces right now. I'm trying to see if I can do a card without signing anybody this week. Because I'd like to use some logistics here this week. So let's do a title match with a GM interference on behalf of Natty. What's my commissioner goal? Falls count anywhere gets me a scouted. I don't think I care to do that for a scouted. I would think a level 2 rivalry with great popularity beats a Hell in a Cell match between two terrible people. You could look at that as a waste of money, but 42 grand for 15,000 fans, I think that's a good trade-off. Because you're paying 12,000 for a charity promo and usually getting like 6,000 maybe. So maybe that isn't a good deal. Ooh. When I think of it that way. It's probably a better deal if it's on a match that actually matters. Okay, so we can just sign somebody for Bobby to have a match against. And maybe I do like a run-in with Tama or Lexus. Let's see what we got here. Triton could be signed for a little while. God, he's huge. But I don't really want to spend more on searching. He doesn't have great stamina, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get him for, let's do 10 weeks. And if he goes up in popularity, maybe he can be a trade. So I was thinking of doing Bobby versus Triton. And I can either do a run-in from Jay to get that to a level 4 already. I probably don't need to do that. But I could do it from Lexus on Triton So I could possibly be starting 2 new rivalries from run-ins, which I need 5, so that hopefully at least one of them works. Cool, cool. Let's see. Want to get Cody on the card with a charity promo. What's the other one I need to do? Oh, just spend money. Okay. Can probably do that. Ray needs a break, so we'll give him that. Jay's super popular, so why not just keep doing charity promos? And then maybe a self promo from Tama, because he's only 47. Get a couple champions on the card there. So my 2 middle matches are going to be pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and get, I think, the fog effects, because it gives me some more fans. And then that's going to be the show, I think. So we're doing that, doing that, doing that. All 3. Are any of my challenges to fulfill promises by chance? No. It's to renew contracts. Okay. So who's that leave off the show? Just Ray and Braun? That seems fine. Because they're at a level 3 already. Alright. Let's do that. Confirm. Yeah, I don't think a false count anywhere would have been worth it, especially since I have the Hell in a Cell already. Taking some money. Alright, we got SmackDown. No title matches, all normal matches. I like to see that. 1 charity promo from their women's champ, Maxine Dupree. Here on WCW, let's see who wins this tag match. Fatu's attacking Howdy. They win probably by DQ. It did not start a rivalry. That kind of sucks. Not the worst, though. It's a 3-star match still. 5,200 fans from Cody. This hopefully starts something between Lexus and Triton. Bobby's going to be happy there. No, wow. 0 for 2 on the run-ins. That kind of sucks. 3 popularity from Thomas, so he's up to a 50. This is a Hell in a Cell. At least give me 2 stars. 1.5 stars. Gets a rivalry going. It will give me a chance to see how much stamina, very high stamina is, because they were both 100. 6,000 fans from Jay. And we have Regal doing a GM interference on behalf of Natty. Hey Blair, welcome back. Natty gets the title. Charlotte's going to be very mad. That's a 4-star match. Does not increase the rivalry, but that's okay. NXT, we got a women's title in the main event. All normal matches, all singles matches, and no charity promos. I think NXT's are they last? Maybe not. Can't remember. Tag titles on the line, main event of Raw. No charity, and all normal matches. So everybody's playing it safe with their matches here, but still doing a lot better than me when it comes to ratings. That's rough. Because my mid cards were awful. Gigi Dolan's hurt for 3 weeks on Raw. NXT's got a couple level 4 rivalries going. Yeah, I mean, I only had 2 rivalries happening on this show, so meh. I don't know what more I would have really hoped for. 52 grand for SmackDown. 68 for us. Wow, okay. There you see Styles and Uso are an incredible tag team. Makes sense. Alright, did not make any money at all because the Hell in a Cell match and a couple charity promos are expensive. 51.6 for NXT, so we're going to pass somebody this week, I do believe. If not move to first. So that Hell in a Cell getting 15,000 fans really, really helps. Really hurt the budget, but am I in first now? Waiting. No, we're still 16,000. We passed Raw by 1,000, so I was farther back from SmackDown than I thought. Wait, no. How am I in last? What just happened? Maybe I can't do math again. I've been known to do that. For some reason, I saw the color yellow and thought WCW was NXT. No, I'm Regal down there in fourth. I was in third. I can't back up and see the results. Did I not just whoop everybody? That was weird. Okay, Jimmy Uso wants to be on the card. 72 stamina, you'll be on the card. Natty's happy about the promise. Nothing from Bobby about his promise or AJ or Jimmy or whoever asked for the tag match. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, Jimmy wasn't happy because he just moved straight on to another demand. And Bobby didn't say anything, even though he also won, so that's kind of weird. Popular Bruiser gets me a pre-match physio, and that is Howdy. That's possible. That's possible. Who has the most stamina that I can throw in a Hell in a Cell? So it was 28 for Starlet and 30 for Sammy, so that's good to keep in mind, because that means if I throw Cody in there, he's going down into the injury range, but then he could rest. So I might still do that, because they're still the most ready for that. I can't do Dempsey. I mean, I could do the ladies in another one. Yeah, I think maybe the opener is Cody and Braun in a Hell in a Cell match. I guess it might be the main event. We'll see. Okay, otherwise, getting some opponents for the tag champs would be nice. I've been trying Howdy and Dempsey a couple times, and it's not worked. We'll go ahead and do Starla and Sammy again, I guess, in a normal match. And yeah, not having Howdy is going to be rough. I could have them do a tag call-out maybe on Howdy and Dempsey. But at this point, I'm wondering if I should just try something else. Got Triton to go up against, well, it was against Bobby, wasn't it? I could do a triple threat maybe with those three. Let's see how that works. Let's go with, no, it still works, right? It's two faces, yeah. So we could do Triton, Bobby, Jay. Yeah, I think it'll for sure be outdone by the Hell in a Cell match. It's not by chance anybody's specialty on my roster, is it? It doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. Nobody has Hell in a Cell specialty. Cool. Alright, well, Charlotte needs a rest. She might be able to do a promo, or maybe I do a call out from Natty. She doesn't need, let's see, she'll get 6 if I do a promo. Maybe do a call out and a promo, or a charity probably. Alright, so Ray is back. We could do Ray and AJ in the main event. Probably. Yeah. Let's put a title match in there and try to get them to level 3. We'll do a call out from Natty trying to get them to a level 3. Charity because Charlotte is popular. And do I do the tag call out from the champs? I think so. And hope it works this time, please. Please, please, please. I don't know if that's going to be worth it because she's a 1 on the mic. And that leaves Howdy, Dempsey, King, and Jimmy. Lexus is going to start getting mad. I kind of was thinking about starting those two, if not one of the tag champs. So we're getting a pre-match physio. Jimmy wants to make an appearance. Uh-oh. Jimmy doesn't have an appearance. So maybe I switch something. He's only a level 1. So maybe instead of this, I do a call out from Jimmy. And then that'll make him happy because it's just an appearance. $60,000. Making it harder to do. I have the homecoming card that I really want to use, but I also don't want to be completely broke. How much does it cost? I think the people I want are going to be level 15. They could be a 10. And then if I only have to sign them for 1 week, maybe I'll do it next week, because if I do that, they're out week 8 and 9 back for the PLE. Okay. Who's going to be possibly my Hell in a Cell match next week with this? Howdy and Fatu or something like that, maybe? Maybe. Alright, anything I want to use? Could do some vetoes, maybe not at this point. Alright, my middle matches are going to be rough again, but I might get amazing booking with a world title match and a Hell in a Cell with a rivalry of pretty popular people. So let's go with that. Might need to have some cheaper promos while I'm doing these Hell in a Cells. United States Champion Brock Anderson. I really want him to lose his title so I can possibly trade for him. So come on, Truth or Chad. We got a tables match between Naomi and Odyssey Rift. We got Maxine defending the women's title against Zoe, and then Carmelo Hayes IC title against Braun. We got a tables match, Asuka and Shotzi, but no. So there's the rivalry I kind of accidentally traded between Josie and Karen. I first traded Josie, and then or maybe it was Karen, whichever one, and then NXT asked for the other, and I didn't even think about it. So, no title matches at least. And on WCW Hell in a Cell, Cody and Braun. Braun with the win. 4-star match, level 4. Okay, so now they can be resting probably until the PLE. That did not work. That's a waste of $3,000. We got Jay, Bobby, and Triton. Jay gets the win. That's a level 4 now, so they can rest. It's a 3-star, so nice. That didn't work either, but at least Jimmy's going to be happy. Starla and Sammy. Sammy with the win. Half a star. Whew, got a level 2 out of that somehow. Not a good charity promo. So promos were just a waste of money, more or less, this week. And can Ray get his WCW title back? Yes, he can. And didn't get 4-star. Ouch. 3.5 though, and level 3. I'll take that. Had the best opener, best second, terrible third, and competed with in the main event. So Raw only had 1 rivalry booked and still did pretty well. Man. Oh, I didn't even see that was an Iron Man match. That helps. NXT, all rivalries. No injuries there. SmackDown. Yeah, that's not a rivalry, but yeah, both of their title matches were non-rivals. I booked nothing but rivalries and still struggled, although 4 of them have very little popularity, so I guess there's that. Alright, Raw got 48.6. I'm going to pay attention to this now. SmackDown 47, 51. So if we can be in the 50 range, I'll take it. Or take 60. Oh, because the Hell in a Cell. Okay, so we should have caught further ground there. Either that or something weird is happening. Probably nothing worth reading here. Did make at least some money on that one. I don't know what was different. I only made $500 last time. I guess I didn't have 2 charity promos like I did last time, so that's another 12-ish grand. All right, pre-match physio because Howdy was not booked. All right, we're still in last, but only by 3,000. And Raw's only 3,000 behind NXT, and then 12,000 more up to SmackDown. Budget-wise, everybody's in a similar place except for NXT. All right. Natty wants to appear tonight. Probably going to have to be a call. Well, no, Charlotte rested. Didn't she? No, I did a charity promo, so she's only going to be 36. So probably a call out from Natty. Gigi Dolan wants to come over to the team. I don't think were related to anybody in WCW, which is the rule. I didn't have that reminder in the beginning, but this is a relaunch of WCW where we're only using people who had a family in WCW. So, sorry, Gigi. You might be worth 75 grand. I actually don't think you are. Well, maybe, but can't do it. And Jimmy, oh yeah, I had to use a contract extension for him. I technically could use my homecoming on him, and that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because anybody I sign probably is not going to be that popular. He is happy, so I could probably lowball him. I hope. That would take me under 100 grand. I could use all my money, except for $600 for 10 weeks. Do I just use my homecoming on him? I think I do. But then he's out this week, next week. Maybe he has a Hell in a Cell on the PLE against Dempsey. That could work, I guess. Yeah, I need to protect my money right now. As much as I want to go sign somebody else, hopefully I can trade somebody and make some money to sign somebody else after the PLE. So let's say no. And then really mess with his emotions and go play a homecoming card on him. Alright, and then these are nice cards, although beginner's luck would not be good for me right now. Get schooled 2. I think I need to, again, kind of protect my money here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to need a Hell in a Cell. Do I do just Fatu and Howdy? What if I do Fatu and Howdy with a run-in from Tonga? Can you do run-ins on Hell in a Cell? I guess you can. Whoops. Yeah. Do that to get all of them on the show. At least there's kind of a reason for Fatu and Howdy to have the Hell in a Cell because Fatu attacked him a couple weeks ago. Right? Right. Okay. And they both have really good stamina, so. And if Howdy's not doing anything else, we could do now a Tama Tonga Uncle Howdy Hell in a Cell maybe next week. We'll see. Okay, Lexus King has not had anything, unfortunately. We've got level 4s ready to go. I could use Jay and something else if I want to. Jimmy's kind of off. We can do these 2 ladies again, because why not? Natty wants to make an appearance. So let's try a call out again. Trying to get that to level 3. And then maybe I just do a double call out, we'll see. see who's left here. I could get a level 4 bonus out of Jay and Bobby, perhaps. I could randomly do a triple threat, Triton, Lexus, and Dempsey. If I do Mysterio and Styles this week, then have them off next week, they might be fine to get them to a level 4. Do I spend some of my scouts? I have a pretty big roster. I'm having a hard time even booking everybody as it is, so I don't really want to get more people yet, especially since I just used my homecoming card, so I think I just convinced myself out of that. I really want to start getting some of these. There's a chance I get it there, but there's also a chance I could do it here if I do like Lexus and Dempsey with a run-in from Triton. But then a Lexus Triton rivalry is kind of awful because it's fighter giant. But at least it does something. Is there a... Ooh, face bruiser. There we go. Let's get Broderick. Let's get Broderick for, I guess, 8 weeks. And we will do... Yeah, I want to get a Lexus Broderick, I guess. So we'll do Lexus and Dempsey with a run-in from Broderick. I guess I could put Triton in that match too. Why not? He's just sitting there. And then we either do Jay and Bobby or AJ and Ray. They'll both be under 40, but then can take next week off. Maybe I don't do a title match. Say AJ has to earn it. Maybe do that in like a tables, just to have them something else. All right, 55 grand, but I've not booked this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a double call out and hope that at least if Natty doesn't work this time, the other one will, because she'll still be up to, yeah, she'll gain 6. And then I want Cody. Oh, he's probably not going to be in the match next week either, so let's do a charity from a level 5 Cody. All right, so Natty's making an appearance. That's the only promise. Do not book your most popular special to the moon. Who's that? Natty. So I either make Natty mad or I get a to the moon card. Hello, heart attack. Natty's super happy because I interfered on her behalf. I'm doing good, heart attack. How are you? So she won't be super mad. She'll only go back down to normal happy probably. And I think a to the moon card is better. It's for anybody under 60 popularity. So I could use it on one of the tag champs or Lexus or Dempsey. So I think I'm just going to use Charlotte for the call out. And then maybe... do I do another charity promo trying to get... That's really expensive. Maybe a self promo from Baron. See how that goes. Alright, so we're going to get it to the moon. That's nice. We got a charity promo to get that up to 6. There's a chance I get 2 of these. Again, hopefully at least 1. Jeez. I don't have a tag team match. We're very quickly getting that done. Gonna get another tables match out of the way. Hopefully we'll be upgrading some people soon. I'm guessing a lot of people will do that all around the same time just because we just started season 1. Renewing contracts. I didn't do that with Jimmy, unfortunately. Hopefully going to get that pretty soon. Done that every single time so far, right? 7 for 7. Falls Count Anywhere, probably not going to make that happen. So do I spend money on this? I'm good on Talent Scouts, or do I think I buy another something here to make a little more money. Probably it's $1,000 plus 1%. I don't know what's better, so we're gonna go here and hope $1,000 is helpful. All right. We could do an advertisement promo, I guess, from somebody, but we'll just go with that. Cool. This should be a pretty good show. Money's going to be rough, these Hell in a Cell matches, but we're going to hope it's worth it. Come on, Rivalry. Howdy wins even with the interference. Still no Rivalry. I cannot get a run into work. 3.5 stars, though. 4,500 fans from Cody. We got a tables match here. Sammy George with the win. Still getting a 1.5 stars, but the rivalry's working for these ladies. Braun Breaker gets 1 popularity. We got Lexus, Charlie Dempsey, and Triton. We got Broderick running in on Lexus. And he still gets the win. 2 stars, still can't get a freaking run into work. How am I supposed to get that challenge if you won't let me do it? Charlotte's call out works, level 3. I did not play in 2K23. I didn't have 2K23. I played on 2K22 when they first introduced the mode, so I kind of lived vicariously, I guess, watching some people do it last year in last year's game. 3.5 star Ray gets the win. Unfortunately, does not get the rivalry to go up, so I might need to do a call out next week. Kofi defends his NXT title against Bronson Reed, and then the North American titles in the main event. Montez against Dom and Briggs. On SmackDown, it got a tables match opening up. No titles on the line and no charities, so SmackDown might be rough unless those are really high rivalries. All sorts of championships here in this opener. The U.S. champ and the former tag champ against the one tag champ and their world champ. And their other tag champs doing a charity, and one of their women's tag champs getting called out. This is a very interesting card. And Odyssey Rift's in the main event. She can't have very high popularity, I don't think. They still got a 3-star match out of that. What is her popularity? 40 in a normal match, level 2, and somehow that's a 3-star match. Okay. That was a 1-star match. They signed Beth Spartan and Sassy Molassie. Kind of like what I was doing. So overall, I mean, my mid-cards were rough again. SmackDown had a really good show. Nobody's getting any injuries. Wait a minute. So is Kaiser doing a run in there? Because it says Briggs Mysterio level 4, Kaiser Ford level 1. Huh. Oh, you caught up? I mean, it's different. I'm gonna not hate on it until I see where it's gonna go, because they've been on fire lately, so I hope it's gonna be worth it. 62,000 fans. We only made 10 grand. That's all right. Let's see. 55. So only caught up 7 grand on NXT. Caught up 12 on SmackDown and 15 on Raw. So we're looking good here. Got the To the Moon, but we're gonna have a naughty email from Natty. A naughty email from Natty. Okay. Moving into second, and only 6,000 fans back from SmackDown. Very nice. We're in second by like 400 fans. That's fun. What do you think of the Wyatt 6 deal? All right, don't even put me in front of my home. Okay, moderate decrease, but she's still happy, so that's fine. Jay wants to be at the PLE. That should be fine. You're in a level 4 rivalry and you're the US champ. So as long as you don't get vetoed. AJ needs to cut a promo for Health Spa 3. Well, let's go ahead and get that on the books because he'll be good to go. And Ray will be 2. So we're going to try to get that up to a level 4. It might hurt not having Ray on this show, though. Might still do a charity promo with him. Stamina-wise, still don't have rivalries here between any of my fighters and bruisers. Just are not working out here. Charlotte can't be in a match because then she could get hurt next week, but she can do another call-out potentially. Charlotte on Natty. Yeah, I mean that was the issue with the Fiend, right? They had him as this immortal person, Seth Rollins stomped him into chairs over and over, and somehow he just kept getting up. It was so bad. I hope they don't do that sort of thing again. If I do Bobby and Jay in a Hell in a Cell this week, and they're going to lose 30 stamina, then Bobby's going to be in rough shape next week, so probably shouldn't. In that case, who can do it? Do I do now just a straight up Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, Hell in a Cell? Do I do a run-in from... Or sorry, I didn't mean Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu. I meant... where'd Howdy go? Oh, he's 48. He's very happy, though. Yeah, Heyman's an all-star for sure. I could just do a Broderick Tama Tonga Hell in a Cell and hope for the best. But I really want to do run-ins to try to get that freaking... Is it harder to get a run-in to work for a rivalry if it's a specialty match? Is that possible? I think I'm going to do Tama and Howdy. Because Howdy, he's not in a rivalry right now, so it's okay if his stamina goes down. He probably won't need anything at the PLE. So, Howdy's going to get lots of ring XP, right? Oh, it's a high. Maximum quality. Cool. I could try a run-in again, I guess, but feels not worth it. We'll see if I want to do that or not. Bobby and Jay can at least have a match because it's not on cooldown yet. That can probably be a tables match. I don't know about main event, though. Probably not. Sammy and Starla one more time. Yeah. I could do Natty. Let's do Natty and Starla to give that a little more popularity boost, and a run-in from Sammy to get that to level 4. Gets Natty on the show at least. That won't... Yeah, I don't think that'll outdo that. And then we could try Broderick Lexus. Oof. I could even do a fatal 4-way. None of these... my options do not look like main event options, I can tell you that. Well... I could try a run-in again. Somehow. Broderick and Fatu with a run-in from Lexus. And then switch around what my main event is. That could work. Let's go... Yeah, Broderick, Fatu run-in from Lexus on Broderick. We're going to try to get that to go. This is going to be the main event. Yeah. What is it? Oh, yeah. And then I can make this a title match. Because even if somehow Starla wins and it's not by DQ, then I can have a fatal four-way with Natty and Charlotte. So that should for sure outdo that. And then this is just a random match at this point inside a Hell in a Cell. That's kind of rough. Will it outdo a level 4 rivalry? Maybe. What if I do... That'll for sure outdo Fatu and Broderick, because the popularity is higher and it's a Hell in a Cell. This could be for the title, and I think that way it'll outdo a normal match between those two. Sure, why not? And then, can I just like make some money here? I could have Ray make us some money, I could have Cody make us some money. Let's have Ray. He'll be at 41 stamina. Jay just wants to make an appearance next week. He'll be fine stamina-wise. We're not doing a charity promo this week, but I'm trying to save some money for the PLE here. And I can't use these. I can use my To the Moon on somebody. I'm really thinking about doing a run-in on this again. That'd be 3 run-ins in a row, though. We're just going to hope that this one works, and hope that I can get 3 more in 15 weeks. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything. A lot of these I cannot use before the PLE. This one I can. Do I play this and hope that nobody gets vetoed? I might. But the only veto that works on a PLE is the random superstar, I think. Which still could be bad. I think I have enough people that it should be fine, though. Yeah, his popularity it's definitely going up, right? That Hell in a Cell match definitely helped. He's up to 52. I could actually use my To the Moon on him, but I want to get a freaking tag feud going first. Okay, this card's not going to be great, but should be all right. I could actually put Fatu in this match. I want to get a multi-man match. Oh, no, never mind. I already have him in a match. Duh. Who's not in? Cody, Braun, Dempsey, Triton. It would be Triton in a match, so it would be in this one. Let's do that just again to get something a little different. It's not the same match I did before, no. I don't think so. I think Dempsey was in whatever I did before. Okay, let's book that show. I just think having at least one multi-person match helps the card. Tag team probably helps the most, but because at least it's a different type. Tables match Dom and Briggs, who are already a level 4. No titles. One tables match between my former ladies. A charity promo from Shayna. Alright, Hell in a Cell. Will Tama Tonga and Howdy get a rivalry going? Howdy gets another win and a rivalry in a 4-star match. Okay. AJ gets that to a level 4, so now my world title scene is a level 4. We got Lexus hoping to start a feud on Broderick. Take a Fatu with the win. Yes, 1.5 stars, but we got a second run-in rivalry started. Ray gets us 15 grand for only 3 popularity. I will take that. And we get Starlet and Natty for the women's title. We got Sammy running in on Starlet to maybe make that a level 4. Natty gets the win, 3 stars, and gets it a level 4, so that's cool. And then that's now a level 4. This pay-per-view is going to be amazing, as long as nothing crazy happens veto-wise. U.S. title, Jay defends against Marquis in a tables match. Jay keeps it. Oh, I was really hoping for amazing booking there, especially since it's a level 4, but yeah, Bobby's popularity is still not great. On Raw, the tag titles defended against Bobby and Ilya, so they get their rematch here. We got a charity from Gigi, who's probably still mad, and then the world champ Gunther defends against Akira Tozawa. That's fun. No title matches, all normal matches, and a charity from, I don't even know that guy's name. Reminds me of Kane's old gimmick, Isaac Yankem. What is that guy's name? Doctor something? It's got to be something weird, right? All right. I had the best opener, least competed main event wise, and everybody had a level or a 3-star second mid card. Not so good on that first mid card. Nobody's getting hurt for the competition here. That's rough. Oh, Asuka's hurt for 3 weeks. I don't know. I think it would show a title, right, if she was a champion of some sort. But that might hurt because, well, that's not a rivalry. Do they have their women's tag belts on anyone? I'm not sure they do. His name is, oh, I still can't see it. It's not cool. Yeah, Isaac Yankem, but I don't know, who is this guy? What is this guy's name? His charity promo couldn't have been good, I don't think. Level 4 there between Corbin and Otis. And Nikita Lyons is hurt. That's very helpful, because that's a level 4 rivalry. Cool, cool, cool. All right. NXT got 58-6. Nice show from them. Huh. We got 59, so barely beat NXT, even with the 15 grand from the Hell in a Cell match. Made 40 grand. So we got 147 to play with there. Howdy gets revenge on Tama Tonga for that run-in. So, yeah, I guess I did already try that before, didn't I? So it's good that when you do a run-in on a specialty match, it doesn't hurt that person's stamina as much, like he was in the actual Hell in a Cell. 47-6 for Raw, and 51. Let's see if we can find out that guy's name. Medical Bill. His name is Medical Bill. Oof. Knew it had to be cheesy. Health Spot is a beautiful thing when it's a level 3 card. Here we go into Summerslam. Is that where we're at? Okay, we're in first now by 760 fans. And I think we're about to put on a banger here. It's been a pretty quick episode, so we can watch one of the matches for sure. Yeah, AJ's contract's up too. Bobby Marquis is becoming better than expected, so we're getting a free Get Schooled 1. Thank you, Mr. Levesque. Braun wants us to do better effect packages. Like when? I don't want to say no because he's already content and this could make him mad. But are you going to give me a couple weeks? He probably means this week, doesn't he? Oh, God. We'll see. Lexus and Broderick, absolutely you guys can have a match. You might even have a Hell in a Cell match. Alright, AJ, God, this is terrible timing. I have to extend him, though, because he might be my world champ coming out of this. Oh, man. He's not happy either, so I think I have to go 113. Oh my God, I'm going to be so low. I can't even have a Hell in a Cell match. Do I risk this? I don't have a fixed match card, I don't think. Or do I? I wish you could look at that, because that would be very helpful to know. If AJ's my champ, my title goes vacant. But if I give him this money, I have $34,000. I can't have a Hell in a Cell. I can't buy any effects that Braun Breaker wants. I can't buy the PLE bonus. I could also hope that there's a contract extension or a contract negotiation card. Or a fixed match. Contract negotiation, yes! Yes! $20,000 for 2 weeks. We will gobble that up to delay this AJ Styles decision. Oh, got lucky for sure. Let's go ahead and play that on Mr. Styles, please. Most popular available males, is that Ray and AJ? It's Uncle Howdy. He is 73 popularity right now. He might be next in. If AJ's my champ, Uncle Howdy might be going for world titles. All right. Well, I think the main event is for sure those two. What was? Okay, I've got next week to do the effects packages, so I think I should prioritize this. But it's going to be $100,000. Let's book the show first, I guess. We will do Charlotte and Natty for the title. What other level 4s? We got Bobby and Jay for the U.S. title. We got Braun. I think Braun and Cody can go back in this because that's going to run back. I think this is the match I did at the last PLE. Maybe it wasn't Bobby Marquis. Maybe Jay was just thrown into the Cody Braun feud. That could be. So that way, if Cody or Braun ends up the champ, that's beautiful. And I could even start a Jay Braun feud if one of them wins. That'd be beautiful. Okay, and then Sammy and Starla, I could either do them in this match with those two or not. We have, stamina-wise, Jimmy's back. Jay wants to make an appearance. Broderick and Lexus want a match. Jimmy's back. Who's doing my Hell in a Cell match? Charlotte's rough on stamina. Those two I could do it and trade them because their stamina will be in awful shape and their popularities are going to go up quite a bit through this feud. I paid 11, is that what that means? 11 grand and 14 grand for them? Maybe not. Maybe that's just what they're worth through the end of this season. Okay. Howdy's for sure not going to be here. I either do Jimmy and Dempsey, possibly in a Hell in a Cell. Probably not. But 100 stamina, I kind of want to use that stamina up. That for sure isn't Hell in a Cell. That for sure isn't. I think I'm going to make this the Hell in a Cell. What is the PLE bonus? Extreme Rules. Turning on tag and submission. I don't want to make anything more than it needs to be. I think we'll do that. Does anybody have Extreme Rules specialty? Nobody with good specialties. Tornado Tag, Ray and AJ. Awesome. Let's make this a table smash just to get one more of those. We can do that next week. I think we got to do this to make a little more money. So that we're down to 30 grand that we can use. Who's not on the show? Jacob Fatu, maybe an advertising promo from you because you're level 5. And if you lose like 4 popularity, you're still at 50. We could do a call out maybe from Broderick on Lexus to get that to a level 2. We could do the same thing there from Tama to Howdy. And maybe a training from Lexus. That's not a bad card. I think I want to watch the main event. What did we watch last time? Charlotte and Eddie? Well, that's opening up the card this time. We're going to hope that's a 4-star match. We're going to hope just as a normal level 4 with these guys in the 70s popularity-wise. Should be 4 stars on a PLE, I would hope. Do I make something Extreme Rules? They're going to be rough stamina anyway. I'm going to make this... Oh, I don't have money. What if I make this normal? I'm not going to have 100 grand to do what Braun wants, am I? Oh, boy. Maybe I just... I kind of want to do that just because their stamina's high. So I have 18 grand, but we're going to make a little more money because the PLE bonus. I got to remember that. Okay. I don't think... 5 ring XP, will that move anybody up by chance? I very much doubt it. No, Sammy and Starla are getting there because they've had some good ones. I could use this on Howdy, but I might want to use it on someone else next week because Howdy's at least going to go up to 34. So we might be fine there. I've got nobody in injury range, so pretty much physio doesn't need to get used. I might want to use this on Braun because then if he becomes a champion, his popularity is going to be crazy good. Yeah, I'm going to let Braun Breaker become super popular. He was one of my first picks, so I'm going to not use that. I kind of want to save that for not sure who. I don't think I've said this before, but the reason I never use Veto Champ or Veto Star during a PLE, like right now, is because it vetoes them from being able to be traded as well. So if it ends up vetoing somebody I would like to trade for, it's not possible. Veto Champ, I guess, wouldn't matter too much because I usually can't trade for champs anyway because they don't want to get rid of them. However, there's also a chance that a champion could get really low stamina through the PLE, and then if they keep booking them, they could get hurt. So there's always a reason, I guess, not to use something. This would have been good, I guess, to use. I don't want to use it now, right before I trade for people. Hey, that's what I could have used for AJ as well. Totally forgot I had that. Extends all by 3 weeks. Well, now I only have, because I converted Jimmy forever, I've got AJ for 3, Triton for 6, and Broderick for 6. So definitely not worth it right now. But if I can sign a few people for just a few weeks, that's going to be a beautiful card. Okay, let's go here. we're going to hope that we make like at least 80 grand so we can make Braun Breaker happy next week. Kind of hope. He's already happy, but... Okay, I'm not forgetting anything, right? We have a Hell in a Cell match. Both of them are probably getting traded. We got all sorts of rivalries ending. The only one not ending is Dempsey and Jimmy. So, it's good stuff. Let's do it. Are we up first by chance? No, SmackDown's up first. So Io was in the rivalry with Nikita, so now instead she's taking on the champion, but not for the championship. Io could also get hurt here. Medical Bill does a freaking charity promo, and now he gets a world title shot at SummerSlam against The Miz. And something happened with their tag titles. Either that or they never had champions. But Andrade and Gargano against Bobby Roode and Drew Gulak in the main event. All normal matches. So SmackDown, I think, is going to have a rough show here. Here we go. Women's title. Natty defends it against Charlotte in the opener. Come on, 4 stars. I don't care who wins. Natty keeps it. She has stamina. That's probably better. 4.5 stars. Awesome. Jacob Fatu loses no popularity and gets 10 grand. That's what level 5 promo skill gets you. Tables match for the returning Jimmy Uso, who did lose some popularity, I think. No, he kept it. Cool. So he stayed busy through the homecoming card, and his stamina grew, but his popularity stayed put at 65, taking on Charlie Dempsey in a tables match. Jimmy picks up the win. Only 2.5 stars at the level 2, so we're going to hope Dempsey keeps getting some popularity, make that a better match. Broderick gets it to a level 2 on Lexus King. They kind of have gear like they should be a tag team, now that I look at them like that. Fatal 4-Way. Jey Uso defends his U.S. title against former champs, both Braun and Cody. And Bobby Marquis in there because he's in a level 4 rivalry with Jey. So this should be a good one. Braun Breaker wins it. His popularity is going to be crazy good. 4-star match. Both those rivalries are done. Yeah, and now I think I'm going to do a Braun Jey rivalry, so that works out perfectly. Lexus gets 7 ring XP, even with embarrassing promos, so whatever. Starla and Sammy, Hell in a Cell to end their feud. It started with a Hell in a Cell, and now it ends with a Hell in a Cell. Sammy wins in a 3-star match, so they worked their way up from stars and half a stars, and I think Sammy won every single match, if I don't recall correctly, or if I do recall correctly. Tama calls out Uncle Howdy. That's a level 2 now, and we are going to spectate the main event WCW title match between AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio. They've kind of flipped the championship back and forth. I did not, because I think he's done, right? Cody Hall, I think he had like a neck or a back injury to where he's got to switch professions. I did think about him. So we got former champ here, AJ Styles. I didn't download the what's the status, the new version of AJ. The more broody version. Let's wait to see the nameplate here. There we go. It's beautiful. Look at that car. All right, and the champ representing the LWO that doesn't really exist in this, I guess. I mean, the LWO could be existing across the brands, I suppose. Booyaka Booyaka. Looking good with that world title that he never got to capture in WCW. Is he standing like on the fireworks here? Is he getting blown up? He's way too close to these things. All right, this one, I don't don't know why they have this WCW logo either. There's a different one on the belt. There's a different one on the brand. Like, what the... I don't get it. Trying to think who's finished a rivalry now. So if AJ wins, Cody could move on to him. I'd have to probably switch one of them from Specialist. That's fine, though. Yeah, ratings are kind of weird. If Ray wins, do I have another heel specialist? I know I don't have a heel giant. My heel specialist is Bobby Marquis, so that's not good. Is Jay a level 15? What can he become a specialist by chance? I don't remember if I looked. Jay and Ray could work. Ooh, Poison Rana right off the bat here. We just keep stomping on AJ's midsection as well. Rey Mysterio is off to a great start. All right, so thinking about who I might be trading, probably trading both Starlet and Sammy, because their stamina is going to be rough, and I think their popularity has increased enough to where I should definitely be able to get more out of them than what I paid for them. And they really, I mean, they made me 30,000 fans between 2 Hell in a Cell matches, so that's nice. I might trade even Bobby Marquis now that he's done. There are two, if Ray wins, there are 2 people I want to search for that could be great matches for him as kind of surprises. There are 3 people overall I want to search for and get before this series is over. It doesn't necessarily have to be this season, because I plan to go a while as long as it's competitive. I don't want to finish after just one season. I've already mentioned Tamina. She's the only other woman that I think would be eligible outside of the local talent, and Charlotte and Natty, who I already have. Tamina's a heel, so getting her to go against Natty doesn't make much sense. Probably have to get a local talent to go against her, which is fine. I could get Tamina to be Charlotte's next rival, though. We'll see. No, only a 1 count there. AJ does have a... Oh. AJ has a signature. Rey Mysterio just did a springboard bulldog, which I didn't even know there were springboard things to people from the back, but would it have still been a bulldog if he hit him from the front? I'm not sure. Did he just do that a second time? Is this it? Surely not. Let's see if Ray can keep his title. Now that I remembered that I have some people that I want to search for, I might be a little more aggressive even trading some people that are good for WCW. But if they have low stamina and I don't really have anything lined up for them, I have to think about trading them in order to refresh with some free agents. So, Rey Mysterio with the frog splash misses. AJ now has a finisher because he reversed it. We'll see if a Styles clash. Ooh, phenomenal forearm. Nope. We're doing a lion salt instead. I thought maybe he was flipping over the rope to line him up for the forearm. There is also one legend that I have out there that I could go for. I guess technically I think I have Stone Cold in this. He was in WCW. I don't know if I'd go that far, but if I was desperate, I might search for Stone Cold. Does Ray have a finisher again? Another frog splash. He misses again. And AJ somehow blocks the running. Oh, I did not know that was on the game. The rope rebound Styles clash for a 2 count. This match has turned out to be really good. I didn't know what was happening there. That was an awesome animation, especially for it being Rey Mysterio. Going for the Hurricane Rana made sense. I don't know if that would have happened for, like, what if it was, I don't know, Bronson Reed? Would he have hopped up on AJ's shoulders like that still? Maybe. Oh, AJ reverses. He's getting closer to another finisher. Instead, he just runs into him, and they just miss on some offensive attempts. That was interesting. Rey, what are we doing here? Whipping and missing. Oof. We got some missed offense here for both guys. Gotta at least see a phenomenal forearm or a 619, right? Surely this isn't it. The kneeling double axe handle gets the victory. That's something I wish the simulation was a little better at, going for pin attempts that might actually win after finishers only, or like big moves, not after a freaking strike attack on the ground. But for MyGM, a 4-star match is what I was looking for. 4.5 would have been great, but whatever. Rey keeps his title, so now I'm definitely going to be searching for one of those guys I was mentioning. Hopefully I can find them. NXT, we've got all sorts of matches. We've got 2 Iron Man matches, one to open between super popular Chelsea and Becky. We've got Bronson going after the NXT title of Kofi. We got a steel cage match between the ladies we traded. They're spending all their money here. Falls Count Anywhere match for the North American title. Dominic's not involved, so I don't know if he did get hurt, so I don't know why he's not on the show. But NXT is going to have a nice show there. Raw, we got Gunther defending against Akira again. An Iron Man match between Shinsuke and Ilya, so they go away from their tag title feud for some reason. And Brock Anderson hopefully will drop the U.S. title to Theory or Truth so that I can potentially trade for him. No, Brock kept it. That's rough. NXT had an amazing show. Titus in the opener. We beat them in the second. Beat us in the middle. Beat us. Wow, yeah, NXT outdid us. But I think I beat everybody else. So we should be okay. No injuries from Raw. No injuries from NXT. And that was not the end. How is that not the end of Jane and Compactor if it was a steel cage match? That seems to be a glitch. A steel cage match is used to resolve rivalries. So if they were a level 4, that, oh, because it's a run-in? Does that ruin it somehow? What? Do they still get the bonus? I don't know how that works. So no injuries. The only person hurt for anybody was Kit Wilson, and he got hurt by Braun Strowman, so it kind of makes sense. Andrade and Gargano are the new tag champs. Lots of rivalries complete for us. 106,000 for SmackDown. I think they're probably going to be the lowest. They made 100 grand. We got 129 and add 146, so I can at least make Braun happy with the effects upgrade. Anything happen over here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. NXT 137. So they beat us by 8 grand, but didn't make much money at all. And then we did at least beat Raw by a little bit. We had the perfect pacing, so we went 10 for 10 to start the season for the drama curve. So we get a Vito Random Superstar out of that, and we did not do what Triple H wanted, which is fine, because he wanted Howdy and Styles in a match. All right, so fall back to second, but only by 7 grand. That's all right, and we're way ahead of third. NXT is going to offer us money for Triton And one of our tag champs, they're actually overpaying for this, but that is more than I can get for Triton. Because 7,000, I think what that means is if I cut him, I only get 3,500 because you get half of their value. So to get 9,000 for him is good, but he's also kind of a backup plan because he's my only giant now if I trade Starla. So I need a giant. So I need to keep not only in that, but I'm also liking to keep my tag champ. So thank you, Ava, for the nice consideration, but I'll pass. SmackDown is going to offer me $33,000 for AJ in his last 2 weeks. Honestly, maybe. He's so popular, but his stamina's low. Natty's been vetoed. That's fine because she's my champ. I said maybe AJ and Cody. Cody's mad. Does that mean I need to trade Cody? Maybe. I'm doing Jay and Braun for the U.S. title. So unless AJ's going to be going for the tag titles, which I do know that he works well with Jimmy Uso, he might just need to get traded. I think I'm trading him. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's what he's worth. And it won't count as a trade attempt for me, so yeah. AJ Styles going to SmackDown. Okay then. I might do one later, yeah. Okay, we are definitely trading. Let's go down here to stamina. So Starla, 31,000. I could get 5,000 for her right now, and I could get 7,000 for Sammy, and I'm going to be able to get 65 total. So let's just try both of them because their stamina is super low. And then Bobby, yeah, I can surely get something for him. So right now I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, and I'm trading 3. So I'll still be at 14 people. And I have enough to put on a show, probably, because Jay and Braun can have a match immediately. Broderick and Lexus can have one. Jimmy and Dempsey can go again. Howdy's not ready yet. So once I need to sign some women after I trade these two. I don't want to trade Charlotte. I want to hold on to Charlotte and Natty as much as I can because they're the only two popular women I will be able to have. So I think these three, and then I entertain maybe Cody, but that's 65 plus 40, so 105. If I'm doing math right, 105 grand for these three. What is his, what can I get for him? 6. So yeah, I can get 675. That's crazy. That is crazy. If I were to cut these three, I would only get $18,000, and I'm about to trade them for 105. Unfortunately, Sammy and Starla are about to upgrade, but whatever. All right, do they have anybody I can get? They're the ones with Brock, but he's their champ. He has 41 stamina, and he would be able to be in a rivalry with Fatu. Yeah. I could get Beth to replace Starla. Her popularity is lower. but her stamina is 79. She could be my new, she could be my person to go against Natty. I think I might do that. Let's go see what everybody else has going on here. Dirty Dom is in a level 4 still because he wasn't on the PLE for some reason, so I'm not going to be trading for him right now. Montez Ford has 2 stamina. That's fun. Josie and Karen, they did not blow off because Bianca ran in as the champ for some reason. So they've got all sorts of level 4s still going. So NXT is going to have a pretty good show. Next month, it looks like. And over on SmackDown, we just gave them AJ. Wasn't there somebody else? Maybe it was just Dominic I was thinking of. Dominic and Brock, I guess. All right. So I think I'm going to try for Beth Spartan. So 105 minus 16 is 89. Maybe we just try for 80. Actually, I'm going to try just for 89, I think. I've got 5 attempts, so. Beautiful. All right, so we've got Natty and Beth ready to go. I still don't have women's tag champs either. Maybe I sign a few more. That can be one of my matches going forward. One of my feuds going forward. We've got Braun and Jay, Charlotte, and hopefully we'll sign Tamina if I can find her. I don't know if she's a 10 or a 15. She's definitely a heel giant. Cody, I don't have anything for yet. I could turn him heel and send him after Ray. That'd be funny. But I could also make him one of the tag. Let's do that. Cody and somebody against Tama and Fatu. Probably not Triton. The only reason I'm keeping Triton is because he's a giant. Do I just trade him? Do I just trade him? Because I got Beth Spartan, so I have a giant now. He's not happy. Let's see if I can get 9 grand for him. Sure. Who's in first? Let's make sure they don't have like a heel cruiser as their champ. They do have Dom, but he's stuck with Briggs. Their champ's actually a giant with 0 stamina, so. And they don't even have a heel cruiser besides him. So let's send him to NXT for 9,000. Thank you, Ava. Now we're up to 277. We can do some searching and signing. I really hope Cody doesn't leave. But the nice thing is, if he gets so mad to leave, I just get his full contract back. So, there's that. I'd like him to go after my tag titles. I need to find him a partner. It could be Broderick, I guess. But, alright, so we have 14 people. Here we go. End trading. Raw's going to offer us Truth and Gable for Cody and some money. No. Okay, let's see if Cody's going to be upset here, asking for raises and stuff. We got a veto champ, that's why Natty can't be used. Whatever. We have a blinded. So I can't scout, that sucks. Jay wants a rematch, that's perfect, because that's going to be probably the main event. Against Braun. He is super happy. And Lexus King wants a interference from me. Sure, he's not happy, so we'll try to make him happy. He's in a feud with Broderick, right? Yeah, we can make Broderick mad. He is happy, so. Alright, using at least one fighter in a match increases quality. I have 5 fighters out of my 14, so that actually is a pretty good one. Because Jay and Braun will be in one, Tama, Howdy, and all of them will be in rivalries. Are they all fighter bruisers? No, one's a fighter specialist. Okay, specialist superstars lose more stamina from matches but increase the popularity by 5. I have 4 specialists. And Cody's angry. So steal a power card from each opponent next week. I think I did this in one of my offline MyGMs. And it doesn't even show you which ones you got. Maybe it does. I don't remember. But I think I'm going to use this one. Get match quality from fighters because I have 5 fighters. I have to remember that, but they're going to be in matches anyway. Alright, before I forget, I'm going to end this, but Broderick and Lexus, yep, that's going to happen. Jay and Braun, that's going to happen. I'm probably going to do that at the same time, but I'm going to get Tier 3 effects right now. That'll make Braun even happier. He is 88 popularity now. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, a tables match gets us, I know a guy. Well, I could use that this week. That would be nice, because I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have I know a guy. I do want a fixed match, so we'll think about that. And, alright, we're 4 out of 10 on tag matches. We got 6 of the charity promos done, so a couple power cards coming hopefully soon. Had a rough time with getting those going. Over halfway on the promos to get us a double cost. Hopefully I can get that by week 19 or 18, I guess, so I can use it in week 19 on someone's PLE. That would be nice. Got that one already. We need 4 more tables matches for not so great tables bonus. Hopefully going to get some people leveling up pretty soon. 2 more renewals would be good. And falls count anywhere. Alright, and we've got Broderick with 5 weeks remaining. Everybody else is good to go. I have no talent scouts, so that sucks. I do have a heel cruiser and a face fighter that could work very well. For maybe some tagging. Do I go ahead and look at that? I want to get Tamina, but I also want to get tag teams going for the ladies. Maybe I just go ahead and get those 2 because they're here for well, to see for free. So let's just sign them for good. Sassy and Penelope. Because now, go by gender, yes. We've got 5 ladies. 6 would be preferred. Because Natty can be against one of these 2, Penelope or Beth. Now I'm probably thinking it's going to be Penelope. Because Beth and Sassy would be a good matchup. So Beth and Charlotte against Sassy and somebody I sign. Possibly Tamina, I guess. That could work. Any of these level 1. So call-outs of them on Nettie aren't going to be great, but okay. Well, that at least gets that going, and then search. We need to find somebody for Ray and somebody for Cody, because I don't necessarily want to do them against each other. And by somebody for Cody, I kind of mean a tag partner. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's where I'm going to stop for now. I might get back on later to do a second episode, but I'm liking where things are at right now. I mean, we're right on the heels of NXT there in first place, looking pretty good. Just upgraded some logistics, so yeah, feeling good. All right, thanks for tuning in as usual. Till next time, Shushack Redemption's out.